Executive Order 14,233, Establishment of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and United States Digital Asset Stockpile. March 11, 2025. Background and purpose. Bitcoin, BTC, is recognized as the original cryptocurrency, with a fixed supply of 21 million coins, making it a scarce and secure digital asset. Due to its scarcity and security, Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold. The U.S. government already holds a significant amount of BTC through various asset forfeiture proceedings, but lacks a formal policy to manage these holdings effectively. The order aims to strategically manage and maximize Bitcoin's potential as a store of value, similar to how gold and other national reserves are managed. Policy establishment. Creation of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. The U.S. government will establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve to secure and manage its BTC holdings. Creation of a United States digital asset stockpile. This will serve as a centralized account for managing all other digital assets, besides BTC, that are owned by the government. The policy seeks to leverage digital assets for economic and financial security rather than imposing restrictions on them. Administration and management. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. The Department of the Treasury will establish an office to manage the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. The reserve will be capitalized with BTC obtained through asset forfeiture proceedings, criminal or civil, or penalties. The BTC in the reserve cannot be sold and will be maintained as a national asset. United States Digital Asset Stockpile. A separate office under the Department of the Treasury will manage all other non-BTC digital assets obtained through forfeitures or penalties. The Treasury Secretary will develop strategies for responsible stewardship of these assets. Acquisition of additional BTC. The Treasury and Commerce Departments will explore ways to acquire more BTC without imposing costs on taxpayers. The government will not purchase additional non-BTC digital assets unless legally authorized. Restrictions on government digital asset sales. Agencies cannot sell any BTC or digital assets unless returning assets to crime victims, using them for law enforcement operations, sharing with state or local law enforcement, meeting specific legal requirements under U.S. Code statutes. Legal and investment review. The Treasury Department must evaluate the legal and investment implications of managing the Bitcoin Reserve and digital asset stockpile. A report will be submitted to determine whether additional legislation is needed for effective management. Accounting and transparency. Within 30 days, every federal agency must submit an accounting of all digital assets it holds to the Treasury Secretary and the President's Working Group on Digital Asset Markets. This report must include details on the custodial accounts holding these assets. Agencies without digital assets must confirm this within the same timeframe. Key takeaways. Creation of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. The U.S. government will store and secure BTC holdings as a long-term national reserve. BTC acquired through forfeitures and penalties will be held indefinitely. Creation of a United States digital asset stockpile. Other digital assets, excluding BTC, will be managed separately. Acquisition strategy. The government may acquire additional BTC, but without burdening taxpayers. Other digital assets will not be purchased unless authorized. Strict rules on selling assets. BTC and other assets cannot be sold unless for law enforcement, victim restitution, or legal compliance. Mandatory reporting from federal agencies. All agencies must report their digital asset holdings within 30 days. Legal and financial review. The Treasury will evaluate investment and legal implications and report back. Overall summary. This executive order formally establishes a U.S. government-owned Bitcoin reserve and a digital asset stockpile to securely manage digital assets obtained through forfeitures. The Bitcoin reserve will be held as a strategic national asset, while other digital assets will be managed separately. The government will not sell BTC except in specific legal cases, and will explore ways to acquire more BTC without taxpayer costs. Federal agencies must report all digital asset holdings within 30 days, and the Treasury will evaluate legal and investment considerations for long-term management. Subscribe for more!